Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to the morning stream for Tuesday. It's 10:36. We're starting a little later, but that's all right. I think the stream times just kind of happen when they happen at this point in life. Here we go. So we're starting off with some cool One Piece items in the thumbnail. So we've got EB01 box break, and we've got Smoker. Let's call it PSA 10 Smoker Slab break. All right. So those are brand new. Those are on the stream, and let's see, live card shop. We'll just say live card shop. All right. Let's open this up. All right. Oops. Let's pause. What did you mean when you said you needed 12 kids because they are weak-minded and easy to miss? Oh, yeah, you still thinking about it? Still thinking about Vecna? Vecna's Island? Oh, man. Hey, Mr. CS says, new bag, mister. Long time since I said that. Oh, yeah. Oh, did you see the boxes are on the way? Let's see about the tracking on those. I'm curious. Let's reset our shipping software. I worked hard on that, man. That took that took a while, actually. I was sweating, dude. I got all wrapped up. That'll arrive safe and sound, in my opinion. You do have to have somebody sign for it with ID, I believe. It's a very good system. Those big boxes, USPS doesn't displace boxes like that. They're too large. All right, let's see. That's the trick, guys. If you ever need to ship an expensive item, even if the item itself is very small, ship it in a very large box. Shipping companies don't lose those. They're just very hard to lose. All right, let's see. Also, here's another subject on the subject of shipping. You know what's odd about insurance? One of the reasons I don't like it, as counterintuitive and dumb as it sounds, when you print out insurance, at least for USPS, they display the insurance on the label. So if you were to write out some gigantic insurance on the label, the box would then be looked at like, ooh, this one's expensive. So that is one of the things I don't like about insurance. All right, let's take a look at this. Yep, there they are. They're in transit. They're in transit. Are you excited? Departed post office. All right, cool, man. So those will be yours soon. And let's take a look at our emails real fast. So wait a second. Did we get the email? Yeah, we got the website pinned. Good. Happy Tuesday. Tuesday is well known as one of the slowest days of the week for us. Let's see. That's Dennis. Listing not sold. I took an item back out of my PSA vault. It's coming back here. I got a cool card to show you guys. Let's see. Close all these. We'll close these. All right, let's check out this one email. Would you be willing to take less money for this? No. I already answered that guy. I get a lot of offers. When you list stuff on eBay, people make offers all day long, and it's just like, bro. CS Man, 48 packs of Japanese white flare. Ooh, that'll be fun. Oh, man, I got the hiccups. All right. 48 packs is what? At least 2 boxes, right? So that's about 2 boxes. Oh, no, wait. Do they come in specialty boxes? I can't remember. No, they come in normal boxes, but the boxes are 20 each. So that's more than, let me think about it. Hold on, let me jump back over here. He said what, 48? Okay, so that's like 2.5 boxes. Very cool, Mr. CS Man. Gotta hand it to you. You opened some nice stuff, man. You know, we worked out a great deal when we opened up those cases of Mega Dream for you. We ought to do that more often. If you coordinate with me on what you'd like to open, we can get a better system going. And you can open, opening a whole case of stuff's a lot of money, obviously, but it went so well last time. I'd be willing to try that again, and you get a better purchase rate too. I mean, it's pretty competitive. Not a lot of live rip and ships will have as competitive of a price, I think, if we're going by those full case rates. I think. I'm not sure. Let me close this. We're just getting set up. Let's go. We're in vertical mode, so let me go ahead and set up the iPad for vertical mode. This is music. This is music of them being on like a boat. All right, let's hit refresh here. What are you guys saying? Hopefully everything goes well. Can you check on my shipping too? I had a label printed on the 23rd. I don't think it got shipped out. This is Jack Woodworth. Jack Woodworth. What was the deal with Jack Woodworth? Was it that we found another slab or something? I can't remember. Let me look up Jack Woodworth. We are. All right, so it says we have a printed label. You have 2 labels printed on the same day. 2 labels printed on the same day. And one of them was delivered on 1/3, and the other one was never used. So I think it was more like, I've got a spare label of yours to get rid of. I have to ask for a refund for it. All right, here's our stream. So it looks like your items were delivered on 1/3, which was about 3 days ago. So your items are already with you. Let me know if that sounds right, okay, Mr. Jack? Let me see his message again. He said, can you check on my shipping? I had a label printed on the 23rd. Actually, it says here it's printed on the 26th. There were 2 of them printed. One of them was not used, and the other one was used, and that item was then delivered on 1/3, 3 days ago. All right. Maybe that's what it was. Maybe Miss Alexis had showed me I had an extra label that I didn't need. 3 total labels, right? My flight's tomorrow morning, so I'm watching this entire stream. Please stream extra long. Okay, sounds good. I got a sealed box and my small bag, but no slabs. Ah, okay. So that, well, then that's what's got to be done. We got to get that slab out. Okay, let me, oh, right here. I had it written down. Jack Woodworth slabs. All right, we got it. Okay, Jack Woodworth slabs. All right, thank you for that. I wrote it down here. So, thank you, Mr. Jack. I bet you the slabs are still here. I tell you what, since you're here right now, and we're at the beginning of the stream, why don't I give you an update on that? I'm going to go down and grab those slabs and confirm that they're here. It's possible, because Alexis was here last night, it's possible that your slab's actually on my pickup area right now. We have a pickup area for the mailman. So maybe I just go check on that. It might be sitting, it's probably there. It's probably sitting in the pickup area. So I'll check there first, and then I'll get right back to you all, okay? Let me check there first. It'll take a minute. All right, I'm back. Who's still here? Who didn't leave? There we go. I step away from the camera and we're missing 2 people. I'm out of here. He's not here. All right. I really appreciate it, but you don't have to. It was only 4 cheap slabs. No. I want to get it fixed. So I am going to cancel that order. Now, why is it we did it that way? Was it like, did you have like a booster box and they didn't fit? Was that it? Okay, we're going to refund that label. because I don't know where it's at. And I'm going to print you a fresh label. And I got your slabs right here. They're right here, actually. So for whatever reason, Alexis did not work on it. So I think what I'll do is I'll get this one shipped myself, because I don't like stuff to lay around too long. How many subs passed to 100K? Are you still climbing? It definitely slowed down, Mr. Nate. I had this happen on the other channel. After you hit 100K, you sort of get a little lazier. You're like, yeah, I did it. So we're at 100,700. And, I'm not posting as many shorts. I need to get back to posting shorts. Actually, I haven't posted a market update in a long time. I just don't make that content very often. I had a Terra Festival box. It seemed like they would fit. You had 2 labels printed, so I think I designed it for you to have 2 separate packages. That's my suspicion. And then I guess the slabs didn't go out. I don't always understand how something like that happens. Yeah. I used to do all the shipping myself, a long time ago. Like 3 or 4 years ago, I did all the shipping myself. Mr. in shorts, you got to see this. Got to get those giveaways rolling. People will start subbing so fast. Nah, that's not true, actually. Subscribing, if you did like a giveaway that required a subscribe, maybe that will increase your subs a little bit. But those people will watch like 1 episode and then they'll never watch another episode again. What really gets people to come and stay? When you just post good content. That's it. That's the only trick that truly works. Free stuff doesn't work for too long. I mean, if your whole channel was nothing more than a giveaway channel, maybe. All right, let's see. What do we got here? We got some Slabs here. All right, this needs to be dated. Okay, that goes back. Are they kind of diaper shorts? Diaper shorts. 11 was in on season 5 of Stranger Things. Oh, yeah? All right, I believe this is Abandoned Slab. I just have to check his name. Wow, the software still has not calculated a price for your label. That's insane. And it's so damn hot in this room. What the hell is hot in here? I'm going to have to turn on my air conditioning in the wintertime, guys. The wintertime. All right, this is definitely Abandoned Slab. And this one we know is abandoned. We wrote the date on it. That's an old giveaway slab that nobody collected. Some guy named Fairlight got it. Never collected it. Okay, and this one as well is dated. And there we have it. All right. People, the most abandoned slab type of all, giveaway slabs. If somebody wins the giveaway slab who's not already like a member of our group, like let's say it's a rando, the randos never pick up their slab. They never ask for it. Like I have to get your address and we're going to do a little shipping and then we'll get it shipped out. They never collect. They're just like, I don't want it. It's really interesting. Let me have a sip here. All right. Any tips on timing when the mailman arrives so I can be available to sign? In the United States, the mailman's typically going to arrive between like 8 a.m. to all the way up to like 2 p.m. So the post office in most of the country closes by 4 p.m. So usually it's there in that early daytime to lunchtime. They don't show up at night. UPS and FedEx do nighttime. Dude, it's effing hot in here. Why is it so hot? Let me check the AC. Oh my God, the AC is already on. I have the temperature set to 68, but it said that the hallway was 70 degrees. So the AC is on, and it's just not cooling the house fast enough. Because if the hallway's 70, then this room's like 80. All right. So some cool slabs. Very nice. I have to be at the door from 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. Not you. Could be anyone with an ID. We are? All right. Yeah, anybody with an ID. We are. Ooh. So here's our new break. You guys want to know something interesting? I was actually watching One Piece last night, but not like in the usual way. I watched a One Piece recap, and my God, it was like 2 hours long. But it was getting us through a lot of content really rapidly. It is, yeah, I watched 2 hours of One Piece recap. I'm much more familiar with the characters now. So I know Smoker has a lot more relevance than this guy, Cobra. We are. So here he is. We have a lovely vintage Cobra card. I'm sorry, Smoker card from the Battle of Alabasta time period. I didn't understand this either. I thought this was the name of like a card set, which maybe it is. But that was actually the time period for the series, wasn't it? It was actually, that was like the chapter or whatever you want to call it. Battle of Alabasta was a chapter. Here it is. All right, so those are some eBay listed cards, but we're actually hosting a nice break on that. So we have a One Piece break on a vintage One Piece card, and it's actually quite rare. Dude, I'm so hot. I need shorts. Okay, that's a really cool card. So I have to be at the front door. My last package I delivered, it showed me they were at 10 deliveries before my house. Damn. Mr. Early Bird. That's right. The early bird gets the pokey worm. I don't know. I don't want the worms. So, Jack. We got Jack slabs. Jack be nimble. Jack be quick. Jack's going to get these slabs delivered to him. Let me hit print on this label. Yes, there it is. Good. Sleep. Relax, you're not that hot. Hey! You should feel it outside. It feels like a day in the early summertime. It's hot out there. Feels like it's already 65 or something. Jesus. And sun's out, blazing sun. Dude, we're in January. They told me it was going to be a cold winter. All right, Jack, there's no way for your stuff to not go out now. We got the label. It's all baggied up with the slabs. It's impossible for it to not go out. It's all set up. Thank you for your patience. CS Man, 48 packs of Japanese white flare. Speaking of white, you better not be a white guy in New York. Did you guys hear that on the news? It's all over the news right now. There's this cabinet member, the Mandani mayoral, leadership. And I don't know what she's in charge of. I guess she's in charge of something. She's talking about how white families they're going to have their properties collectivized. What does that even mean? All right, let me go get these white flares. White! All right. All right. Ta-da! Ooh. All right. Look at that. Why are there always so many people pushing for, like, communism? It happens everywhere in the world. I swear to God, it's just people who don't have stuff yet. And they go, you know what? I've got an idea. What if we just take it from people? It's the same idea. It's just me or the stream down. What? Hold on. Stream can't be down. Give me a minute. It's up for me. Stream's up for me. Close this. All right. 48 packs of Pokemon White from Man CS Man. CS Man, when you coming over here, you got to come over here, man. I'll show you Lake of the Ozarks. You'll be like, ooh. You'll be very surprised how rural it is. It's a very small town. But it's got the most beautiful lake. Actually, I could show you guys the lake right now. You guys want to see the lake? You guys send in a couple orders. Maybe I'll show you the lake. What do you think? All good now. Did he men stream? What? Wait a second. How many packs is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Mike's side, I watched a video. I don't know if you guys knew this, but I'm always watching like shorts all the time. Doesn't matter. Instagram, X. I like TikTok a lot. I don't know why. TikTok seems to do it better. It is. TikTok just gets the relevant news to me faster. I don't know why that is. Instagram is full of hot chicks. Did you guys, I don't know if you guys do Instagram, but Instagram, I go on Instagram and then just half of the things I get is Pokemon related because I actually subscribe to Pokemon stuff. And then they just toss like hot girls in bikinis in front of me. I'm like, yeah, I'm going to look, but I don't want this. But, you know, the other platforms don't do that. So I don't know what is up with Instagram, but they're all like, man, we're going to sell hot girls on our platform. So there's already a third open box. Let's see. We might not need this. Yes, no. Your algorithm reflects what you watch. I know what you guys are going to say. You're going to say that. I just signed up a couple days ago. We are. Okay, let me get this third box open. All right, we're opening all this for our friend, Mr. CS Man. All right. I had a pretty cool pair of slabs come up here. I don't know if you caught them, but I know you're a potential buyer because not everybody is. Here's a cool one. This is for everyone to notice. Mega Latios, rare chance to own a Pop 4 and Pop 9 Mega card. These are Mega Evolutions. And these poker cards have been doing phenomenally well for me. Well, these are 2 legendaries. And what's so cool about this is they're from the same submission. Ruby and Sapphire deck. And then you got Latios. Super cool. Here we go. You don't get a chance to get these paired together like this all the time. It's really nice. I'll be watching some wholesome thing in X. Then it will immediately autoplay some naked lady. I don't know about that. I don't run into that on X. But I don't use X as much because X is too violent, man. X is like you go there if you want to get on the far right or the far left. So I can't stand too much of it. There's no middle ground. It's either Trump is an evil dictator or take your country back. One or the other. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There you go. X is like mainstream 4chan. Yeah, we've said that before. That's exactly what it feels like. It's like a mainstream 4chan. Really crazy. Then the next assignment is about slavery. Here we are. Today's topic, slavery. All right. Grabbing this. Technically, these 2 packs are meant to be yours because they're from the previous box. So I'll do that for you. I mean, they could be big hits. We don't know. That's your fate. You're meant to have those. All right. Very good. Sweet. So you're looking at 48 packs of Pokemon White Flare. Let's count them up. $336 order, everybody. Welcome. Smash that like button on the way in. We got to get those likes up to about 25. Happy Tuesday. This is kind of our slow day of the week. So there's plenty of time for trades, pre-grades, bag sorts, anything you guys want to do. Pricing up slabs, you know, just studying what we have, what we want to do next. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we got 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48. There you have it, everybody. 48 packs. I just wanted to learn how the federal and state branches work. Yeah, that's cool, man. I started college yesterday. And it's online winter course, but man, after I did my first assignment, which was an intro and what I know about political science, the next assignment's about slavery. I'm just hoping it's not going to be 3 weeks of woke wokeness. Bad Rain Brian. Do you have any pride in your country? Well, you shouldn't. You're a bad person, and if you like America, you're bad. Now, sign up for our commune. You ready? Sign up for our commune. How much money are you going to pledge? Let's start snipping. You ready? All right. Here's a snip. I don't listen to what any institution tells me these days. I've kind of figured it all out. Like, institutions are there to support the institution. How does the institution support itself? Money. How does it talk you into giving you its money? It's got to make you believe that you need it or something. Like, you gotta like subscribe to its ideologies. And there are just some crummy ideologies out there, man. You only need one ideology, guys. Take care of yourself. That's it. That's the only ideology. All the other ideologies are made up to benefit some other group. Take care of yourself first. And if you got friends and family, take care of them, right? If you're the leader of an institution, now you're talking. Go make your own institution. Don't listen to these groups. So it's really rough, man. I don't trust most groups. I don't trust it. We are. Colleges with their brilliant ideas. All right, so why is everyone poor with college debt? It's so good for you. It's good for you. By the way, it makes us billions of dollars, but it's good for you. Who came up with that idea? The colleges? That makes a lot of sense, actually. Here's Oshawa. But no, I liked college. I went there. It was a lot of fun. It's definitely somewhere, if you get the right perspective about it, it's a good place to make friends, to network. You can actually learn useful things in college. It's just, I think it oversells itself a bit. Wouldn't you agree with that? Here's Noibat. I think a lot of guys have kind of woken up to that reality. There we go. Yo, mister, you found more of my slabs. Don't know if you got my Discord, but was thinking you can create a shipment with my consignment slabs as well to ship back to me to clean up some space. Woohoo! So yeah, I'm totally open to it. Whatever you'd like to do. I think our goal was to fit all of that into the last shipment. I don't remember. Do you remember? So how much shipping did you buy in the last round? Do you remember? Was it $40 or was it $80? It's not that I don't care about slavery and all. I don't care about it. I'm tired of it, dude. I'm tired of it. That's all we do. We just commiserate over this one thing that happened in the past. I didn't do it. You didn't do it. You're not guilty of it. I didn't do it and you didn't do it. Neither of us are guilty of it. I'm tired of it. And no, you can't have my money. They're going to say, see this thing that someone did in the past? Now you're going to have to pay us money for it. No, thank you. Walk away from them. They're scammers, dude. They're trying to get into your wallet. They're trying to tongue their way into your, speech 100 their way into your wallet. Don't give in. My parents didn't own slaves. My grandparents didn't own slaves. Nobody in my family history owned any slaves. I don't know anybody, anything. And I'm tired of feeling bad about it. So, yeah, I get so tired of that kind of crap. And you're right. They do just push it. It's almost like just a drama channel. It's like, what's the most dramatic thing we can talk about? This thing. Feel guilty now? Now do you feel guilty? Not going to work anymore. It's so bad, dude. But anyways, I do feel free of the subject. It doesn't bother me anymore. And to be honest, it's better that way for everybody. It's better that way for everybody because if all you do is create these identities around victim and victimizer, you're never going to be friends. You can't be friends with anyone if your whole identity is, I'm a victimizer, I did this to them. What kind of identity is that? My parents didn't own slaves. I didn't own slaves. I'm guilty of nothing. You know what I'm saying? Here we are. I'm so tired of that crap. They push it so hard. I think there's certain people out there. There's all kinds of people. There's people who are like masochists. They like to hurt themselves. It makes them feel good. Maybe they were like, I don't know, maybe they were hurt as kids and that's the only way they identify. Who knows what it is? I think there's also people who have like a white savior complex. There's like white people who think they're Jesus or something like that. There's all this stuff going on. And they want to like loop you into it. And most importantly, it always ends with you opening your wallet up for them. They're like, all right, now open your wallet and give us money. It's like, bro, no thanks. Go buy yourself a nice Pokemon card. They go up in value. All right, let me have a sip. Sent you a screen recording of the X autoplay stuff. All right, let's see. Did you send me the one with the boobs? Didn't swipe or anything, just autoplays. Is this a guy who dies? Oh, somebody's definitely going to get crushed. Oh, no, it swapped over to like a hot girl. That's autoplay? I didn't even know there was a thing as autoplay. All right. I don't know, Mike Side. I'd give your adult content a 2 out of 10. Not spicy enough. Donate a Pokemon card to them, too. Guilty by association. Man, I'm a liberal. You're going to have to pay. Lol, joking. They try, man. They try. It's all speech 100, like the video game Skyrim. It's all speech 100. They're all trying to get one on you. They want your money. They want your money. If you're going to spend money, come buy a Pokemon card. They want your money for their political activist causes. It's like going to church. You go to church, and they promise you heaven, and they warn you that you have to save yourself from hell, and then you give the church money. And so it functions. It keeps existing because of the amount of money it's able to extract from all the people. How do they do it? Talking. It's just talking. Schools are kind of like that. Schools and political groups are like that. They don't do anything for you. Go buy a car. Go buy a house. Go buy some gold. Let a gold salesman sell you some gold. He'll talk too, by the way. But at least you'll have some gold at the end of it. Yeah, you get speech 100 in those churches, just like Skyrim. And you walk out of the church missing 15% of your income, thinking that you've been saved from hell or something like that, or maybe that you're going to heaven. Horrible. Horrible stuff. Here's the doggy. Can't buy your way into heaven. Well, they'll tell you you can. They'll tell you that you can do that. And it's the same with the political institutions, too. They're like, well, don't you owe these people money because of what you did to them? We are. Ooh, jelly scent. You mean those guys from 200 years ago who I'm not related to at all? No. You can't get me to open my wallet. It won't work. Oh, yeah. We got Whimsicott. We got the Rufflet. Have I pulled anything yet? You just pulled a Whimsicott. Ooh, very whimsical. And here's a Rufflet. Let's take a quick look, Mr. CS Man, at some of the things you opened. So you've got Rufflet. You've got Minchow or something like that. Heatmore. You got Noibat and Cottony, I think. Whole bunch of awesome ARs. Hey, I got a great question for you, CS Man. What was your first Pokemon game? What generation did you start with? Obviously, you know me. I'm an old man. I started with Pokemon Red and Blue all the way at the start. But you're a little younger than me, so you must have started with a different game. Here goes. What's up, Mr. Troy? Hope you're having a nice day, man. All right. Oh, yeah. Zebra Striker. Holy. Ooh, baby. What was CS Man's first CS skin? Here's Cottony and Whimsicott. You know, I've been sleeving these. I don't really feel like it's necessary. The EXs, I'm not convinced that they're worth sleeving. They're basically like holographics. No one ever grades them. There we go. Okay, we've got Roggenrola. How you guys doing today? What's on your minds? I'd love to hear what you guys are thinking about. I don't know how we got on that tangent. I think we were talking about school a little bit, and the one gentleman said that his next assignment was slavery, and he was kind of like, bleh. Today's subject, slavery. Last was an $80 shipment, 2x40. We good on that, though. 1B for Philippines. All right, so if you did 80 last time, those slabs that you saw that I took a picture of, they ship for free, okay? So next time you ship your cards, just send what you need to ship that stuff, and then I'll throw in those slabs on top of it, okay? That's what we'll do, okay? They're not an additional cost. All right, here's Piplup. Although I have to say, you've got a lot over here, but I don't know how much it would actually add up to. I don't know if it would add up to an 80. But those slabs will not be part of the calculation at all. And we'll get those all shipped out to you, and they're all safe and sound right now. Here's a holo. Yeah, actually, you will need $80 anyways. You know how I found them? You had this other box, and it was full of all your raw cards, right? And there's a couple boxes of those, and they were with them. So you've got a ton of stuff to ship. Oh! Yo, there it is. All right. Where's CS Man? Where's CS Man? Woo! That is the pull. We wanted that one. Well, I don't want to put this in here. I want to put it in a clear top loader. There you go. That's the card everybody wants out of black and white. Looks great. All right. Very good. How about that, guys? Wow. Beautiful. Are you from Phoenix? That's right. I'm from Phoenix, Arizona. How's the Burger Chew break? It's got one person in it. We need 4 more people in the Burger Chew break, guys. Jump in that Burger Chew break. He goes, yes! Glad to see you having a good time there, CS Man. That was a great pull, everybody. Check that out. Totally worth it. He's got all the other cards in addition to this one. So he gets to keep this one plus all the other cards. I'd love to send that out for you if you want to send it to Tag or PSA. PSA is really nice, but man, they take a long time, don't they? Okay. Snipping this. All right. Snipping this. Very nice. Now you need to pull Victini. All right, so here's some hollows. Some more hollows. So we're not done. We're doing the rest of his order. We got this ugly thing. What's this called? Like Pack Rat or something like that? Or man, I do not remember his name. That is one ugly Pokemon. Victini is English only. It was a promo for Japanese. Yeah, whatever happened to that? Remember we were hosting these big breaks on those Victini cards. You remember that? You are. That's a Master Ball Gothitelle. I think I still have some of those Victinis left over from the Battle Day. What do those Battle Day Victinis do now? Oh, yeah. We got a Master Ball Ferrothorn. Watch Hog. Oh, my God. What a weird-looking Pokemon. Same with Gothitelle here. Who designed these Pokemon, dude? Here's Frillish. The Gears. Oh yeah, my little Keldeo. My little Keldeo. Friendship is magical, CS man. All right, you got my little Keldeo. And how's the weather in Phoenix? Snowfall? Nah, no snow over here down in Phoenix. It's pretty hot outside. And finally, we've got some hollows. All right. Very nice. So Victini only ended up being a promo for Japanese. That is so interesting. I want to see the price on that Victini now. That was a Battle Day card, the Victini, right? All right, let's take a look into it. PSA 10, Victini, Japanese Battle. Here he is. Wow, he's only about 800. Is that right? That is surprisingly cheap. We used to sell that for more than 1,000 as an ungraded card. Wow. I guess I should have gotten rid of the rest of them. Black, white, rare. Oh, that's English. I wasn't reading it right. This is called the BWR Event Prize. Let's look it up. Event Prize. The event price, the cheapest event price, it's like 1,000. So it's about as much as it used to be. That's all. That's cool though, huh? Cool. Yeah, an event price. How many of them are there? Population 2,900. You know, to be honest, that's not that many. 2,900 is not that many. Okay, set that there. What's that? 2 boxes. That was 2 boxes and 8 booster packs, 8 additional booster packs. Look at that Keldeo, beautiful. That's a bootyful, baby. Got 2 Master Balls, little Reshiram, Scrafty, Noivern, Noibat. Lots of stuff in there. Thank you so much, CS Man. Okay. Oops. You know what, CS Man? I think you mentioned something like me taking some of your hollows during shipping. I never did that. Dar. Maybe I should have. I'm thinking that would have made shipping some of them a little easier. There we go. All right, CS Man, if you end up wanting to trade away any of these hollows, of course you can. We have the trade slab for you guys to get rid of your junk. Nice Reshiram. Yeah, that was really nice, man. What do you guys think of these sets in the future? You think they'll do well? I mean, it's really cool looking. I think this would be really fun to open. It makes you wonder why they don't do this with more Pokemon, just black and white Reshiram. Like, what if they had like a... What if they had a bit of an, maybe like orange, fiery looking card and it was Charizard inside, you know? That'd be cool. Or like a psychic purple one. It was like Mewtwo. Truth is, Reshiram and Zekrom aren't that popular compared to some of those old 151 Pokemon. It is. All right, so we could probably just start another box for you if I really wanted. Yeah. I'll set you right here for now. Boop. All right, so here we have this smoker break. Jump into the new one-piece smoker break from 2002. Here is the free Gyarados slab. We're going to get that running in a second here. Let's get that running right now. Got a little Gyarados slab. We got 52 watchers, just 52. I wonder if there's things you need to say in the title that are more attractive. You know, all I did was report that we had 2 breaks in the title. I feel like that's a weak title. It kind of narrows the stream into these small things that are happening in the stream rather than an overall stream title, you know, like I could have said free giveaway or something like that. That might have done better. Here's the bounty, of course. You got to go in there. Got some great breaks. Charizard, Pikachu Pristine, the trade slab, Nidoking, the free slab, Smoker. There was no Discord ping. What? What do you mean there was no Discord ping? I'll ping the Discord. Oh, man. We have some way for everybody to be able to ping that Discord. I don't know if that's necessary, though. Everybody knows I go live every day at this point. How many days do I take off, you know? I mean, I almost don't take off at all. All right, so I'll just share this right now. All right, there we have it. Today's stream brought to you by CS Man. Let's check the website. So last order on the website was number 1417. Let's hit refresh. 1417. And now we've got no more orders in the website. All right, that's not a surprise. Let's jump over here. We've got an order from Ivan Rodriguez. Tag 9 Pikachu you put on the side yesterday for me. Where's that? I put it on the side, but I don't see it there anymore. Tag 9 Pikachu on the side, huh? Tag 9 Pikachu on the side. Is it over here? Oh no. You're right. I did put a Pikachu on the side for you. I don't see it anymore. Oh, it'd be so easy if everything was just where it was meant to be. Wait, let me check in here. Maybe it's in here somehow. Oh, that's an 8. All right. Okay, guys, my break is over. I'll see you for the next stream. See you later. You have Yu-Gi-Oh? No. Not much. How's Yu-Gi-Oh doing? I heard they're putting out a new set, and that set's real popular. I think I might try to go back to listing like 1 item per stream on eBay, because I find that I run out of time to get work done on eBay. Dagnabbit, I don't know where it's at. Wait, maybe it's over here. Nope. Where did that little coin just fall? Here it is. Okay. Got this cute little coin. Does anyone want this little cute Weedle coin? I don't know where I put it. It's so easy to lose stuff. Whoa, look at these. Wow, that's nice. When did I pick up this Charizard? I don't even remember. It's a nice card. So what's going on with you guys on this fine Tuesday? Anything nice? I'm just looking for this slab that we set aside for Mr. Ivan Rodriguez. Not in here. We didn't put it in here, did we? Ivan, I'm sorry, but I can't find it. I set it up here for you, And then we went live, and I likely just kind of cleaned up a little bit. All right, let's go. One bit at a time. Let's go find it, guys. It's an easy day today for me. I just got to survive the day. We already looked in here. $45 Pikachu. Contemplating if I go in on a break or not. Breaks are really punishing if you miss, but if you land them, they're really rewarding. So breaks are fun that way. Think of it like opening a booster pack. Ask yourself if you would have opened boosters today. If you like breaks with instant outcomes, there's the Waifu Shuffle with a lot of good cards in there. Okay, so now I can say with certainty it's not on the main table. Look at that gold, man. You think that gold's undervalued? I haven't changed the price on it. $1.90 for a gram of gold, everybody. If you want some gold, you can put some gold in Slab away. Gold's doing well. All right, there we go. Very nice. All right, I picked this whole box up. Oh, we need a first-time order card again. First-time order card. What shall that be? I'm still thinking where we could have put that slab. It was priced already, so we know it already had a price. You'd think it would have gone straight onto the table then. Ooh, these are cool. Although they need to be repriced. Here's a cool thing. The Jumbo Pack Break is active. We added a booster pack to the Jumbo Pack Break the other day. All right, how about this bad boy right here? That's the first time order card. It's a beautiful gray ninja. Just bought some 2009, 2010 championship deck. They both have insanely low Dialga pops, so I'm hoping to grade them. Here we are. Put this back over here. All right. We'll set this here. All right. Ooh, listen to that music, man. This is some Donkey Kong music. Wow, this thing's falling apart. All right, take that off screen. Naruto. Konnichiwa. All right. So we did not find the slab on the table. Some other places it could be include next to me on the floor here, maybe. Here's this box right here. This Darkness Ablaze has started. I don't remember how many people are in it, but there are people in there already. Is this it? This is it, isn't it? Is that the Pikachu? That's got to be it. Found it. Oh, yeah, we found it. What an odd place to put it. I guess I had it in an odd place there, Mr. Ivan. We got it. Pikachu. All right. That's what happens when you got too many slabs, guys. I got too many slabs. That's a good thing for you guys because it's a wide variety. All right. Pour les Gammon's Dragon Ball. Les Carde Cest Quand J Tays Gammon. What? Wee. What are we talking about? All right. Slow Tuesday indeed. Here's Michael Spaulding. That's the only French I know. It's croissant. What is that noise? It sounds like, I think I hear a dog outside. Box of Hololive Curious Universe. Oh, I'm very curious. Okay. Curious Universe. Where am I hiding those? Well, I tell you what, before we open that, let me go ahead and price up this little Weedle here. He's a cute vintage coin graded by the famous grading company, NGC, the top coin grading company. That's what they are. They happen to also be CGC, but CGC is like a, you know, it's like a smaller company that they made up later. But this is what they were famous for before that point. All right. That's the only French you know. Oui. Haha. Croissant. So this cute little Weedle, let's let him be 40 bucks. All right, now we have a free giveaway today, so type in free to get into that giveaway. If you guys are enjoying the stream, take a second and smash that like. All right. Box of Curious Universe. I shall stand up for this. I shall drop my box of cardboard, apparently. Here, Go back in here. What the? All right, you go back there. I should just give these away at this point, but they're kind of expensive. All right. All right, I got it. Wait, let me grab this too. All right, now we're talking. Check this out. Boom. Give them away, but mister, think of the profits. True. There we go. That's Curious Universe, is it not? Yep. All right, cool. So we got a box of Curious Universe. Let's get it open. This is coming out of almost a brand new case of these. So there's plenty of fresh boxes of this to open. Probably a nice big card left in that case. I'll take that coin, says Mr. Russ. Here it is. Lovely. There we go. Oops. All right. Oh, lovely. So we're in the month of January. January is a good month. We like the month of January. It's a good month. Oops. All right. Here's a snip. And here is a snip. Sneep. All right. Do 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 do. Here's a hollow. Lovely. Here's a hollow. Lovely. Here's a full art. Lovely. Ooh. One full art, please. Here's a hollow. Can't wait for the Nancy spinoff where she'll be girl bossing and needing no men. Ah, yes. The moral of the story. Men and women don't need to be in a relationship. Women all just need to be strong. And the guys can just, like, drink beer in someone's basement. There's no way that wasn't a polycule or something, right? They're all like, oh, I'm going to miss you so much, but we can't be together. But also, we're going to meet up and drink beer together as a group. What happened to the one girl's lesbian girlfriend? She just kind of dismissed her in one sentence. It is. Remember? She's like, to hell with my spouse. Ooh, you got a full art here. Here's an SR. And she's got bubblegum. She dismissed her lesbian girlfriend like in one sentence. Where's Chitty Wok menu? Chitty Wok! Chitty sushi. Here we go. Oh, yeah. All right. It's going to be at least $5. Time to go to work. Might pop in for the afternoon stream. Back to work. Here's the hollow. Okay, we've got an order for this pull and an order for this pull with the feathers. There's so many feathers in there. Thank you, Michael Spalding. I would have dumped Robin too if they put me through all that stuff. Yeah. What was even the point of that girl? Like, she hid in the closet. She hid in that hallway with the red hair girl, right? And then they get caught by the super annoying strong woman, Mary Sue. One of the worst scenes with that general lady is when she grabs the guy who's like twice her height, you know, the annoying bad guy. He's a dude. He's got like that sunken in face. She grabs him by the collar and then she just like throws him up against a wall as if that's how everyone in high up levels of military are communicating with each other. But this old grandma just rips this guy's throat open. Yeah, right, dude. Yeah, right. No, that's not happening at all. That's not what they're doing. She wouldn't be strong enough for that. She just pulls him down like to her level. Like he wouldn't have allowed that. No, nobody would communicate in such an unprofessional way. First of all, maybe like in boot camp, but not like outside of boot camp. It just doesn't make sense. By the way, this is focusing, but she just pulls him down like it's nothing. It's like, dude, you're 70 years old. What are you talking about? This isn't happening. It was so dumb, dude. That's Sarah Connor. She survived Terminator twice. I know who she is. I know who the actress is, and it's just really dumb looking. And by the way, she doesn't have any of that context behind her when she's in Stranger Things. So it's like, you know who she is. It's dumb. It just doesn't fit. They don't establish how she's so strong. She just is. All right. So, got these lovely cards for you, Mr. Michael. What did you think of this round, Michael? Was this a good round? Was this a good round? I don't know if it was a good round because I don't always understand these. Let me go grab your bag. Let's put these away. We're listening to some Danky Kong. I hope you guys are having a nice day. Michael Pettiford, Michael Ibarra, Mr. Miguel, Michael Bethel. All right, here's Michael Ragonin, Michael Matai, Mia. All right. My message above, please. He says, just from a glance, did you like my odds of getting a 10 on the Reshiram? I would say yes. You know, when it comes to those Japanese printed cards, they usually do grade 10. So, I mean, you could have a deeper look at it, and we could try to see if maybe it could be sent to Beckett or something. But, you know, overall, those Japanese cards, they hit 10 more often than they hit 9. So your odds are already good right off the bat just because you're opening Japanese. And the main thing to look for right away is the centering. So if you didn't notice any crazy off centering, then you're already like 95% of the way there. Here you go, Mr. Michael. Oh, he says I have a bag. He said it in the message. Okay, hold on. Maybe you're in box number 2. We actually have 2 boxes, but I just assumed box number 1 was so empty that you would just be in there. Let's see. But you have a big heavy bag in box number 2. Appreciate it, man. All right. Appreciate the order. Keeping us busy today. Happy Tuesday. One of the slowest days of the week for Pokemon cards. What do you guys think? What do you think we ought to do? Mayans Wart. Here's an expired bag. Michael Govea. Huh. I knew Govea when I was younger. Yeah, I would appreciate it if you could look when the stream slows down. Here's this. All right. All right. There we go. All right. Here's Vampire Sorcerer. It's the Vampire Sorcerer. Wow, that's some crappy cards. All right. We know what's going on with this bag. This is a junk bag. Let's go ahead and rotate. Actually, I kind of want to get this guy listed. You think we could do that in the middle of the stream? I wonder if we could do that in the middle of the stream. What does this look like? You know, last time I did some eBay listings, you know what I did? I took this guy right here, and I kind of draped it over everything. How does that look? How fast can we get this done? Wow, that looks clean, doesn't it? It's a nice look. Now check this out. Watch this listing. So I just put this like this, right? Ooh. Put it right there, maybe? Now that's in the center of the table for me. And then I guess I'd need this right here. How many of those Pokemon cards did you send in? I sent in a decent chunk of them, but they're all pretty much... No, they're not all sold. We got more of them. If you're interested. The Weedle was one that got abandoned, I guess. I don't know if he bought it or if he got it for free, but he abandoned it. It was from 824. Or 820... yeah, 824. All right, let's see. Let's see. I'm going to list one item on eBay every stream. I think that's a good idea. Don't you guys think that's a good idea? I try to do eBay when it's not live, but to be honest, it's so busy. So this is a Tag 10 Ifrit Final Fantasy PR 176. Okay. Ifrit Final Fantasy PR 176. Then we could call it the box topper. Box topper. Cool. We tried this in another stream where I listed an item on eBay. Was the card graded? Yes. And it was a nice thing. Here we are. It's nice because I forget to get this kind of work done, you know, and then nothing ever gets listed. And I want to continuously have things get listed. All right, so here's the fun part. We get to take a picture while live. Take a photo. Okay. Picture number 1 and picture number 2. There we go. How about that, guys? Are you not impressed? Item specifics. Game. Final Fantasy. That's right. There's a Final Fantasy game. Do you think anyone plays it? Okay, and pricing. Oh, that's a tough part. What should it be priced? Was I the only one selling it? I think I was the only one selling it. We're going to list it for $97, I think. All right. And then shipping shall be free. Okay. And list. There we go. Subtle TCC face reveal. Really? Where? How nice is that? That's cool, man. So now that item is up, and we have a QR code you can scan. By the way, maybe I should do one last step. I'm going to do one last step on it. We have a QR code you can scan to get to our eBay channel to see some of the other items that have been listed up there. We list a lot of stuff up there, and so I think that trend's going to continue for a while because we just get so many slabs in nowadays that we offload some of them on eBay. So you might actually find something you like over there, and you can have me pull it down off of eBay if you want, if you run into it. There we go. Ta-da. Back to business. There we go. FF16 would have been cool, so cool if the gameplay wasn't garbage. Was it that bad? Hate to hear that. Let's see what we got next. We have an order from Mr. Tyler Davis. Pokemon coin. Yes, sir. You got it. Let me just see something real fast on this coin, okay? Let's see. All right. What is this music? Retro blockbuster movie night? Nah. We'll just play more Donkey Kong. All right. Thank you so much, Mr. Tyler Davis. Tammy ever get her Christmas gift paid off? Yes, she did. She did, actually. Mr. Tyler, I'm playing Final Fantasy VI Advanced on my Chinese Game Boy. What? Went from 3 boxes of team bags to 1 bag alone, LMAO. Yes. Well, that's kind of how it goes, you know. It's kind of fun feeling like your stuff is building up, isn't it? So would you guys like to see some more of those coins? We got more of those coins, actually, to show off. Let's see. What do we got? We've got this Dratini. Okay, Dratini. Here's Machop. Hold on. Let's get these guys some fresh sleeves, shall we? I realize they deserve to have these nice sleeves on them. All right, so we looked up battle coin prices, and they definitely were not cheap. Machop. They were not super cheap. I can tell you right now, the cost alone to grade them is pretty high. You don't, I mean, the coins might have a different price than the grading, but just to get these encapsulated is a hefty little price. I'm trying to remember exactly what it is, but I think it's like $32 or something. It is. All right. So there's Eradicate. I'm seeing Avenged Sevenfold next week. Are you really? Are those 142? Some of these might be 40. The Nidorino's definitely 40. Nidorino's 40. We could probably do 40 on Eradicate. 40, 40. He might be a little higher. Dratini is 100% higher for sure. And then here's a cool little muck. All right, so these are available. These are the last of the Pokemon coins. Now, I can get more of these graded, but I wasn't going to until all of them sold. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And these would be about $40 each. Oh, yeah. Are they playing with baby metal? Just mucking around. Muck around and find out. What? What are you saying? You get a little double sleeve going on here. That's nice. I gotta get more of these graded. So I have a whole bunch of these saved up to grade and to sell over time. PR Band Moths is opening for them. Okay. Puerto Rico Band Moths. Oh, that's cool, man. All right. And 2,200 for the lot is. Well, I tell you what, we got them all sleeved up. It's a nice thing. Why don't we just take a quick look at what some of these cost online? Okay, let's do our due diligence and do a little bit of the research. Okay, so we're gonna say NGC Pokemon Battle Coin. Okay, Pokemon Battle Coin. I'm looking. Here's a Coughing listed for like $70. Here's a Zubat listed for $68. Let me check sold. I mean, right here, January 2nd, you had a Bellsprout sold for $70. On December 21st, you had a Meowth sold for $80. All right. So that's what we know about them. Let's get some simple prices on these, okay? I think the Dratini is actually a nice coin. It's one of those, you know, it turns into Dragonite, right? 100. So a little $100 on Dratini, I think. He's a nice coin. I'm not willing to give him up too fast. Here's Machop. Machop is Machop. He turns into Machamp. He's like one of those Pokemons, you know. Let's say 45 on Machop. That makes my price lower than eBay. Actually, kind of considerably lower. And then here is Eradicate. Here. All right. We're going to say 40 on Eradicate. Dratini the Danger Noodle. Did you guys like contributing toward that gift card for Tammy? Did that feel good? Would you guys like to see more stuff like that where you can have like an impactful charity option? There it is. And here is a Muck. I don't do it very often, so it's not something I wear out necessarily. Okay, TCC got experience a rocket concert at least one. Oh, rock concert at least once. I thought you said rocket concert. Way too much Pokemon. All right, so here we go. We got a little Muck, $45. Here's Nidorino, $40. Eradicate, Machop, and Dratini, which is really the only good coin left is this Dratini. Dratini's, in my opinion, a lot more collectible than the rest. These are like these are less collectible Pokemons. But Dratini's good. It turns into Dragonite. But they're all good. You know, it's all 151 Pokemon. It's just the price is going to be a little higher on the Dratini, right? All right. Very good. Very good. Let's host a pack break on this guy for Told Prophecy Naruto. I'm going to create a new product for you guys with this guy. So this is Naruto Booster Foretold. Let's look it up. Foretold Prophecy Booster. So here it is. You can get them for about $30. Foretold Prophecy, $30. All right, we had it at 26 a while back. It's going up a little bit. I'm not going to pull this off, but I'm going to mark it off. Actually, here, we'll say 30 up here. Yes, the prices do go up on items over time. This one probably hasn't been repriced in a while. What is this? This is vintage Naruto. Have you guys ever thought about that? I don't really supply it to the table too often. A gentleman recommended it to me a while back. But there is a lot of Naruto fans out there. Naruto. And so if you are an old Naruto fan, you can have a pack split over this booster pack. In fact, you can also request that it stays sealed if you want. We shall have this be, well, it's $30, so we'll have it be $15 per spot. It's a 1 and 2 break. You had sealed tins that should have been kept sealed. I still have them. I still got sealed tins. If you're wanting one, I've got some nice Naruto sealed tins. Yeah. Machop, Radicate, Muck, Dratini sending. Oh, he's asking for all of them. Okay, hold on. I didn't know you'd ask. For the 4 of them? Okay, so we just made the Muck and the Machop $5 additional each because I felt that way about them. So 40 plus 40 plus 45 plus 45. Comes out to 170. Now, if you want the more desirable Dratini, 270, okay? But these are pretty fun. And I believe my price is almost $20 cheaper than the price of any of them on eBay that I saw. Hold, says Mr. Mike's side. They're for sale. Yeah, they're definitely for sale. You want me to go find one? I think we were like opening them and selling the packs off one at a time. You know, if you think that Naruto, vintage Naruto product is good, you could take it and put it up in your closet. Now, I'm not a Naruto collector. I'm a Pokemon collector, but I sell everything because if I sell a Naruto pack, great. Now I can go buy some Pokemon for myself. So, you know, we sell everything. It's a little gay whisker boy. That's right. He's a little gay whisker. Well, you know, I think back in the day when we bought those tins, I think we might have bought them for like $50 a tin. I think the last time I checked on them, they were really pricey. They were like $200 or some crazy thing like that. I would be happy to host a Naruto break for Naruto fans. We do all kinds of breaks. So the only thing that I need to know is that you want it. If you want a Naruto break, you can have a Naruto break because we'll do it. We have an order now for our friend, Mr. Ivan, McDonald's Pikachu 9.5. Yes, sir. Let me go find one of those. So Ivan's eating up all of the Pikachu 9.5, so there's not going to be any left for you guys. Here he is. All right. Ivan Rodriguez. Listen to this music, man. Naruto is one of the big animes that have potential for a new card set and have people be hyper about it. Sure, I actually completely agree. Mark J. Valerian, to give away for the NGC coin. But hold on. I can't do that because Mr. Tyler wanted to buy them all. I tell you what, Mark, there's so many other things to give away. You pick out a new thing. We'll do that. And I'll set these up for Mr. Tyler Davis to take home, okay? We'll set these up for Mr. Tyler Davis. All right, I'm going to let Tyler Davis buy these up. All right, Tyler, you get 3 smoochies now. Let's see. So we're officially out of these cool NGC coins. And I suppose what that means is we can start thinking about sending off a new lot of these to grade now. And that's always fun because you might get a Charizard. I like to send these to NGC unsealed so that even I don't know what they are. Naruto died off sadly after 3 different series. Did it though? Already sent. Oops, you had sealed tins that should have kept sealed. There we go. These are super cool, man. When you get these in, you're going to enjoy them. So that is a $270 sale of the NGC coins, everybody. And Mark, we can still do a $40 giveaway for you if you really like. All right. Get some of this hair out of here. You don't want a piece of my biological hair with your coin. That would be very strange. Nope, but it's still there. Probably cat hair, though. All right, do we get it? All right. The IP is strong. They could easily do some Kino stuff and win people back over. Yeah, exactly. It's a strong brand. So is Dragon Ball. So is Avatar. So, you know, there's so many brands out there that are strong that it just takes like one good spin-off and it's back in action. Are there any examples of that? I'm trying to think. Have there been any big successful spin-offs recently? After Naruto went, it's going to be rough. You could be right. Maybe that story is all dried up. But there's the universe that they built, you know, so they could just start a brand new story about a brand new character that has nothing to do with the original character. I guess they're trying to do stuff like that with, like, Adventure Time, you know. Take Star Wars, for example. What a big success. do, 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 do. Okay. There we go. All right, lovely. So those are for you. Now your name, Tyler Davis. This was a big order, guys. $270 order, 5 coins. At great prices. The only one that was slightly expensive was the Dratini, and that's because it's Dratini. The hair is still with this coin. Look, it's in there. Now you've got one of my hairs. All right. If that's even mine. You get a hair in your coin. All right. All right, cool. Fiona and Cake was disappointing. Made Finn weak as AF, and all the woke characters strong. Yeah, that's what Stranger Things kind of just did too, in a certain way. They took Mike and just kind of cast him to the side. He was like a meaningless character. He's like Finn in a sense, right? He's gone. He's out because he's not. He's a cis white male. Get him out of my shows. Anyways. Maybe I'm just noticing too much. Too much noticing. Stop with the noticing. You may give the $40 for stir credit. What if we picked out a cute little slabby patty real fast? Piggy Illustrator already up for bidding, currently at 1.4 million. You sent 40? How about this? This is a cool one. That's a Shinji Kanda Duraludon. Ew. That's a really nice one. It's a nice 10. So this could be the next Mark giveaway right here. Put your name on it real fast. GT technically wasn't canon, that's why. Game of Thrones wasn't canon. The Dragon Ball Super is so strong. Dragon Ball died off with GT and they brought it back with Super. Super-de-duper. There you are. Finn and Jake was always kind of, you know, Adventure Time was always kind of woke. That's just how it was. They did it well, though, I feel. Like, they had the Princess Cookie episode. I kind of got it, you know? There you are. There's a way to talk about those subjects in an intelligent way. You know, people who, they fall through the cracks. They're not your standard Chad or Stacy. These are people who are a little different from everybody else. And they talked about it in a clever way in some episodes. And then there's times when it's not so, you know, not so clever. And a lot of Hollywood writing feels like it's not so clever, right? Okay. Holding out hope we get Super 2 announced this month. Yes, I'm holding out for Super 2. Not to be confused with Super 4. All right, we have an order on the website from our friend Miss Alexandra. All right, she says, I'll take 10 of the Japanese OP14s and a spot in the Naruto booster. So we have a vintage Naruto booster break. And you've got spot number 1. Good luck in there. Oops. I spelled your name wrong. There you go. Holding out hope we get Super 2, Super D Duper. That's right. Super D Duper. We just need one more person for this vintage pack of Naruto to go off. Shall I get a tin of Naruto out? Now 10 of the OP14s. You got it. That's a nice full box of OP14s. Maybe you get a big hit out of here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go. Do-do-do-do-do. Scooby-Dooby-Buzz, Dooby-Dooby-Doo. Did the tops ever go off? The tops. Oh, you mean the pack split tops right here? So pack split tops, I believe, needs 2 people. It's really close. It is pack split, Mr. Shahir. Gabriel, we need 2 more people. This is $25 per spot. 2 more people in that vintage pack of Topps Pokemon goes off. Yes, you can pull a holographic Charizard out of there. Probably worth over $1,000. Probably like $2,000 these days. Jump in there if you want a shot at that, and then after it's over, we'll pick a new one. So we pick a new vintage pack that isn't a Topps pack. That's so weird. It did it again. Now the screen is nice and bluish. It does this like later in the morning time stream. Why does that happen, I wonder? Ooh, you know it's cool? We got an eBay listing done. That was neat. I need to do that more often, man. How much for a Naruto tin? Well, we can just look up the eBay price and I'll match it. So that'll be a product that doesn't have a premium on it. We'll just match the eBay price, and you'll have the option to put it into Slab away, and we'll have an option to do a break on it as well. So we'll do both of those things. But yeah, I've still got Naruto tins left. You are? All right. What do we got here? We've got, whoa. Look at that. Look at those hips, dude. All right. Shanks. And this girl whose name I don't know. Trafalgar Law. I'm getting better at it. Crocodile, who has an ability where he like turns into sand or something. Okay. This bad guy from the underworld. Here's, what's this guy's name? Hodog or something? Okay, he's a fish person. I don't recognize that guy. There's a lot of characters. Hey, Don Flamigo or something. Here it is. He's a total jerk. Here's Luffy, and he's like in a pirate outfit. And Petunia, Perona. What's her name? I'm getting close. I'm actually getting pretty close to knowing these characters. Arlong. All right. Arlong. There we go. Mr. doing his research. I am. I watched a 2-hour video on all of the storyline of One Piece. And I'll probably do that a second time with a different author. And that way it'll be drilled into my head pretty well. What's this good 10 boosters? Yeah, it was a good 10 boosters. Look at that. That's pretty good. I think you did good here. Dolphy leader's pretty good. Yeah, I want a Dolphy leader. Give me one of them Dolphy leaders. Oops, that's Alex Garcia. Look at this. How many spots left in the jumbo card break? Jumbo, you mean like the big slab? The slab that's huge? The humongous slab? Where it's so large, I don't even know how it's going to ship. Because it doesn't even make sense because it's gigantic. Give me 1 second, I'll tell you. What is all this stuff? Oh. These are nice. Where are these coming from? Look at these. Those have prices on them. They're not on the table? That's weird. We got these too. Look at this. Those are cool. So check it out. Here it is. This is up to 4 out of 10. So it requires 6 more people to join. Just another one of our really impressive breaks that we host here on the Cardconomist stream. We have all kinds of weird stuff, don't we? Well, this is an especially weird one. Just a gigantic slab. Now, it's a low pop slab. It's graded 10, and it's from 2019. That's Unified Minds Mewtwo. It's really old. Unified Minds Mewtwo Mew. Yeah, this is a Unified Minds card, and it's probably underpriced. It's really cool. Probably so difficult to get 10s on these. When you really think about it, how often are these grading 10? What do you think? Can't be often. They're too big. The odds of them taking damage in some way or another, especially because they're promo, you know, they put those promos into promo boxes that do not protect the card very well. And this one somehow got a 10. And the cost of grading jumbo packs is more too. Now, what would you do with the card like that? Well, first of all, it is a collectible. It did get a PSA 10, so it's a nice, you know, it's a gem mint. I would display it. I'd put it on a shelf. I'd put it on the wall. You know, just show people in a video how odd of a thing you own, and you'll get clicks. All right, why do these say B? B for what, booster? Yeah, those jumbos are hard to 10. They're barely even graded. Yeah, well, the reason they're not graded very often is because there's a much higher fee to grade jumbo cards. So that's what you're getting when you buy that card. You're also getting the value of the grading, which is not to be totally dismissed. Some people dismiss that stuff. All right, we need another person in this pack right here. This is a $15 vintage Naruto pack break. Jump in for $15 for a chance to lose your $15. Somebody will. There it is. Got an exclamation mark so we can find it easily. Pull this back a little bit. Hear about the Ohio dentist that was slain? No, let me look it up. Ohio dentist. 5 hours ago, see the person of interest who killed an Ohio dentist and his wife. It's footage? I don't want to see footage. Can I just see an image? Killer on the run. Was it like a random killing? Meow, 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 meow. They're shot to death. They're shot to death with children safe inside the home. Why would you ever kill a dentist of all things? Was it a random, like, homeless, angry guy? Quick, put him into jail 70 times. Let him back out. Probably not. I bet it's somebody who knew the family. What do you think? Let's see the internet's theories on it. You ready? We'll type in Ohio dentist. Okay, they release an image. So what does the internet think of it? A good assassin is casual. Who knows? Likely he planned to kill them. No witness. Yeah, that's why I say, like, okay, he walks up, he kills a dentist, and then what? He just leaves? He doesn't steal anything? That's an assassination. That's a family member. That's a friend. That's somebody who didn't like him for some reason. That's somebody getting revenge for sure, dude. Which is not a good thing, obviously. I mean, the intelligence community is so good these days. How do you get away with it? It's like near impossible. Here we go. Mr. Gabriel's jumping in. Hey, what's up, Mr. Gabriel? He wants into the Naruto break. Hey, he Luigi'd him. Dentist charged the guy too much and he slashed out. It's got to be something. It's not right. Come on, man. Maybe he messed his teeth up. Very good. It's not right, dude. What do you really get out of that? Let's say the killer got away with it. He gonna have to think about that for the rest of his life. He killed a guy. You can't feel good about that. You always be this guy who has to think of yourself that way. Look at yourself in the mirror. Yeah, I killed a dentist. Like, oh, good for you. You know? All right, let's see. I think people like that maybe have ways to justify it in their mind, but I think it probably ebbs and eats at them a bit. Now, we need a little deck of cards. Maybe this one. What's this one called? D1? D1 deck it is. I ordered it a bit ago. Yes, sir. It's all yours. Let's get it. So this is the D1 deck. Children asleep at home. Pet bunny running around loose. Seems personal. That's what I'm saying. So he didn't kill them and break into the home and steal all their goods. That's an assassination. That's somebody who was mad at him. That's a family member. That's a jealous ex-boyfriend. That's a... something like that just happened here. Some people do not feel emotions like regular people. No, I get you. Yeah, you could be just like a psychopath, like a person with the damaged brain. All right. Alexandra, here's Mewtwo for 60. All right, it's not bad. Could be better. Pinsir for 60. That's a tie on round number 1. Round number 2. Pikachu for 50. Now, that's weak. That's a bad card, Alexandra. Here's Great Ball. He only needs to beat 50. Here it is. Machoke. There it is. All right, round number 1 goes to Gabriel. He pulled the Great Ball. That means he gets to pick a Pokemon out. Here's Squirtle. Oh, no. Squirtle's 40 HP. You're toast, Miss Alexandra. You basically need a 40 HP Pokemon to be pulled out right now. But it's for Alligator. It's all over. It goes to Mr. Gabriel. Would you like me to go ahead and open it, Mr. Gabriel? Sorry, Alexandra. Let's go. Pokemon battle. Oh, no. Yeah. Yeah, that's an oh-no moment when you pull the Squirtle. The Squirtle with 40 HP is a very weak Pokemon. So Squirtle is beat by Feraligatr. Well, let's just go inside of here. My God, what the hell? I'm sorry. He says, yes, sir. All right, let's open up this vintage pack of Foretold Prophecy. Might have another pack of this somewhere. Let's see what we got. This packet is like over 10 years old. Draw Jeffy. All right, I'll draw him. Deeply Cut Wound. Priestess Bell. There's your holo, Priestess Bell. Okay, that's a holo. Sasori, Childhood. Big Help. Wood Style, 4 Pillars House Jutsu. Ink Clone Jutsu. Changed Prophecy. Neji Hyuga. Tauntaun. Fake Smile. All right, there it is. So I would say out of this booster pack was nothing real crazy. Unless you really like these characters, which I don't always understand that because I did not watch all of Naruto. But I can tell from opening these, you did not pull the super rare one, okay? We're looking for golden cards to pop out of these. What's up, Mr. Tyler? How's it going, Tyler? All right, here are these other lovely cards that came in here, Mr. Gabriel. Okay, a little bit of fun today. Mr. Gabriel. Gil said Gerardo, Gabriel Hernandez, fresh bag. Maybe there's a fresh bag situation. Let's get a fresh bag. New bag, I believe. Double tap the screen, leave a like. Here we are. Look at that lovely ho-oh, man. All right. Gallegos. And this shall say 1.26. That's right. We're in the year 2026. Can you believe it? For those of you who might have just joined, we have a brand new break that didn't exist until yesterday evening at the end of the stream. It's the new Smoker break. PSA 10 Smoker, Battle of Alabasta. This is a one-piece card. There's only 7 of them in the world. And it's really impossible to reacquire this card. It comes out of a very hard-to-obtain product. So he's super cool. You'll remember him from a long time ago on One Piece. There you go. I think he comes back in the show later, too, doesn't he? All right. Here's Mr. Javier. 1 prismatic, 1 live custom. You got it. 1 prismatic, 1 live custom. Move this out of the way. We'll move this out of the way. We'll move these out of the way. Okay. Here are the prismatics. Uh-huh. Let's snip it up. Can you post the 2-hour One Piece video on Discord? The one I watched. If you go looking for it, there's a couple of them. I think. And I just watched one of them. I don't remember which one it was, I'm afraid. But I watched it last night, and it was hard to follow at times. There was just so much being crammed so fast. Like, they were introducing characters and then killing them off so fast. It was crazy. But I know a lot more about the show now. I know that Ace dies. I know the, what was his name? The Whitebeard. I know he dies. I know Blackbeard's a super evil bad guy. Don Flamingo's pretty evil. Yeah, I got a sense of a whole bunch of the characters. Gecko Moria. Let's see. I know Nico Robin's backstory now a little bit. So, Javier, let's grab your bag. Here it is. Usopp. Usopp was like this character. We would pull him out of the cards, right? And I would forget his name like that. I'd forget his name instantly. He had like this forgettable name, and he was like a forgettable character when you're just looking at him on the cards. Now, next time I see him, it's going to be very easy to remember. Oh, there was Enel. He's a bad guy. I learned a lot of bad guys, basically. There's Big Mom. She's the current bad guy, right? Big Mom and Kaido are the current big bad guys, aren't they? Actually, the video I watched was a year old, so there's probably another chapter for me to watch. And, yeah, you can catch up on One Piece very rapidly by simply watching a recap video. So anyone who's not familiar with it, you're not forced to not know what the story is about. You can just go watch a recap. All right. I haven't watched it, so there go the spoilers. Yeah, please. It is a 1, 2, 3. All right. Yeah, I didn't get to Gear 5 Luffy, so I know there's a chunk of information missing still. Oh, Espeon Poker. You're doing all right over here. All right, let's go get that Espeon Poker. Lespeon. He's liking the live customs a lot. Here it is for only $250. So now you can make a choice. Re-roll it or keep it. Espeon. I'm going to have a sip. That's the chase. Yeah, actually, we got to put you into the thingamabobby, don't we? Same with CS Man. CS Man. CS Man. I think the bounty bag should be kept closer nearby. And Javier. Javier, how do you feel about this live customs compared to like opening regular boosters? Isn't it surprising how much more rewarding they can be? Like how much faster they can be rewarding compared to like Prismatic? I mean, I watch you guys toss $15 a pack at the Prismatics, and then they hand out a hit like every 100 packs. It feels like it's terrible. The pull rate's terrible. And it's not even graded when you pull it. So that's what's really interesting about the live customs and the Poke Shuffles. They're always going to be popular because people are always going to realize just from playing around with them, hey, this isn't so bad. Keep. All right, good choice, actually. That's a real good choice. Espeon's so good. Can't go wrong with that card. All right. Javier Arroyo. That's the new thing with our live customs and Poke Shuffles. If you don't like what you pull out of the box, you can re-roll it now for 90% of its value. It's really easy to do that with the Poke Shuffles. If it came out for 10 spots, you get to re-roll for 9 spots. Really simple. For the big slabs like that, we will actually do a calculation, 90% of 250. And if there's any money left over, we put it on a card that can only be used for shuffles or whatever. So we're going to keep the bounty bag. Maybe, where's a good place for the bounty bag? I guess here with the, I don't know, here with the store credit. All right, very good, very good. What do we have here? Let me refresh. That's my third chase I've gotten. Third one, that's pretty good, man. Here's Ben Garcia, Japanese, Glory of Team Rocket, 3 spot. Oh, you want a spot for the Naruto as well. If I only knew where we were keeping more of those Naruto packs, I could set that up for you. Because I swear we had more. That was not the only pack of them. But they're always kept in weird spots. That's the problem. So I don't know where we're keeping them. I honestly don't know where those are, actually. that could have been the last one. It would make sense if he was by himself. That might have been the last pack of a tin of them that we had. Oh, yeah, these things. Yeah, that might have been the last pack of a tin. Now, we have sealed tins of it. Those tins are a little pricey. They come with 2 bonus promos that are guaranteed hits, a golden card and a three dot card. So you're going to have $15 left over. Let me get your Japanese Glory of Team Rocket. Before we do that, let me grab this tin so you can see what I'm talking about. Let me show off the tins, okay? So do we have a tin nearby? I might have opened a tin. Let me go find a sealed one. All right, so, wow, I could barely find this tin. It was just by itself. Are we out of them? This might be the last one. I'm so impressed. We might actually be out of these. So here is a sealed tin. Let me double check it's not listed. So that's what a Naruto tin looks like. I'm just going to double check, make sure it's not listed, okay? It doesn't look like it is. Okay, it's not. All right, let's try to find this guy's price. I'd like to price him for you guys. Naruto. I sold through them, I guess. eBay was quickly able to find the tin. A sealed version of the tin with 5 watchers is $140. So yeah, they're going up in price a little bit. So this tin right here will contain 2 foretold prophecies and 2 unbroken promises. And then also it contains 2 promo cards. This cool one in the front featuring the main characters, but there's one behind it. You don't know what it'll be. And it's a golden promo. It's basically a hit from the set. So it's really cool looking. That will be 100 and what did it say? 140. So we'll have no premium on that. That's just the price, 140. For anyone that's interested in this, this could also easily be a break exclusively for Naruto fans. So we don't have any Naruto breaks currently. But yeah, that should be about 140. I removed the residue of the sticker. So that says 140 on it. Don't get confused. Wow, buy a case. I did. I bought a case years ago. This might be the last tin of the case. It's all sold over time. They don't sell very fast, but actually the reason for that is I never show them for sale, ever. These are never shown for sale, and when I do, we usually sell about one of them. And now it's finally almost gone. This appears to be the last one. Pretty cool. Fierce Ambitions. This is from like 2013. 2010, actually. I take it back. It's from 2010. And Naruto is from 2002, it looks like. Oh, maybe not. Maybe it's from 2007. No, it looks like it's 2002. I don't know when Naruto started, but this tin appears to have been made in 2010. That makes it 16 years old. That's plenty old. Plenty old. I'll set this over here out of the way. All right. Just give me 3 more of the packs on the order, says Mr. Eli Garcia. You got it, man. 3 more. Let me jump over here. 3 more of the Wacket packs. Wacket packs. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Wow, Naruto on this channel? Well, yeah, we've had Naruto this whole time. I just never advertise it. We just have one set. We used to have 2 sets, I guess. We used to have a KU set, didn't we? Hold on and sell when it's 20 years old. I've already got a lot of stuff. I'd be happy enough to get it moved out of here and have less stuff. I got a lot of stuff, and reducing my inventory is a good thing. I got too much inventory. What happened, you know what happened? My inventory went up in value, and I'm kind of scared to have this much. I actually don't like it. It's too much stuff. It's clearly too much. And so I'm offloading some of it. Like I started selling Silver Tempest. What's that all about? Well, I'm getting rid of some of my stuff. Oh my God. Right off the bat, Mr. Ben. Look at that. You only needed 1 pack, Ben. All right, Ben. You only needed 1 boosty. Okay. Here's Orbital. Orbital. Here's the Olive Tree Pokemon. And here's Zapdos. Oh, yeah. These morning streams should have been started so much sooner, says Aovic. You like them? I'm glad to hear that, man. All right. So that's for Mr. Ben. That's for Mr. Ben 10. Ooh, look at that. Thank you. Ben Garcia, your bag is somewhere over here. Is this it? Whoa, you got a big bag. All right. So now it is officially time, Mr. Ben. We're splitting this into 2 bags. That's Sabo. He's using fire because he ate the devil fruit that Ace left behind when Ace sadly passed away. That's why he has fire coming out of his hand. And he's like old school besties with Ace and Luffy. Ta-da. See, I know some One Piece now. What do you think of that, guys? I know stuff. I'm educated. Fire fruit. Spoiler alert. What a nerd. This is Hiroshima. Actually, I still don't got her name right. Hitoshi or something. And she's gigantic. See, the card doesn't show you that. She's huge. She's a large thing. It is. And there's like a whole season around her where she's like this mermaid. She's got like the power of Poseidon or some stuff. Because her dad's Poseidon or something. Ben Garcia 2. And Luffy's like, I'll let you see your mom's grave or something like that. And her mom was like white savior complex. She was trying to create a good relationship between the fish people and the humans. I say, hell no. Those humans been eating us all these years and they don't respect us. Ace died because he got rage baited. What? Really? There you go. So he got like trick taunt. Because I know he got like stabbed. That was a rage bait stab. So this is another day. Another boosty pack going into the jumbo break. We're going to add another booster pack. What shall the booster pack be this time? Let's have the next bonus booster pack. The bonus. Wait. Here it is. Oh my God. I did have more of them. I found more of the Narutos right here. Broken Promise. Oh, those are Broken Promises, which are not quite the same as the other one. Wait. I found more. Oh, they're all Broken Promise. Huh, weird. So we had some Broken Promises. It's a different set. We'd have to look up the price. So I got some Naruto packs to sell. I'm going to put them in a little baggie together and keep them up on this table. And we got to pick out a new price for them. I'm sorry, dude. I had a feeling like there were more. I just didn't know where. They're hard to find, you know. We got like 1 million items. I only noticed it because we're going over here. So here's the new free pack for today. You get a free Digimon pack in the jumbo pack break. There it is, Digimon going in. We'll do another pack tomorrow until that jumbo pack break goes off. Do you guys remember there was a break that was like all raw cards? Did you guys like that? Someone made a Yo Daddy joke and he died. Really? That's what it was? Law, he definitely got rage baited. Oh, that's sad. All right. So, well, you know what, Mr. Ben? You got that Altar Nido King, so that all worked out, luckily. I didn't know there was going to be a Nido King in there, huh? That's a good thing. Oh, excuse me. So we're going to hit refresh over here. Fire, fire, fruit. The fire, fire, fruit. That's right. Do you guys like it if I know the whole story and every character? Does that make it better? I feel like it does. Like, how can I sell One Piece stuff and not know the story? It just doesn't feel right, you know? It just doesn't feel like, especially if it's going to be a major product for us. I should know all the characters' names. I should know what happened to them. So there is a Naruto pack for sale. You should watch Titans, then Doom Patrol. Can we get a Watsy Potter? You know, you've asked for that for a long time, and it is a little bit tempting, but I don't know. I think every single time I hear about it, I'm on the fence on it, you know? I don't know how I feel about the Harry Potter franchise. I really don't. Or Artbox Potter with the autos. There's something extremely collectible about anime sets, but it's weird when it's like live action. There's just something about live action that's harder to get me to want to collect it. Maybe it's because anime characters are drawn and feel more like, maybe they feel like more symbolic in a certain way because they're drawn. Oh, hey, you guys want to see the lake? I'm going to show you guys the lake now. You guys want to see the lake? I'm going to show you. Give me a second here. I said I'd do that, didn't I? Some of you guys have seen it. It's nice out today. Give me a moment here. I'm going to move this out of the way. All right. So, it's so nice out. I want you guys to see it. Because we're in the daytime. Come with me. Come with me and you'll see. Whoa! I had the door open for a little fresh air. All right. Ooh, somebody's doing a fire out here for sure. This board's all warped. All right. Ah, they got a fire going on down there. I can see it through the trees. You can smell it. That look nice, guys? Look at that. Jump down here. That's the state park right there. If we zoom in, it's over there. Ah, my hand's all shaky. Hold on. It's not that my hand's shaky. It's just that we're so zoomed in. Yeah, I can't see it. Yeah, see, look, it doesn't look shaky now, does it? So all the way out there are some canoes you can rent. But you go there, that's the state park. Isn't that nice? Man, it's nice. Big, beautiful tree here. That's all ours, that whole area over there. That whole yard is ours. It belongs to us. Because our lot is actually for 2 homes. So we got our yard, which is right here, and then a second yard, which is between this and that house way over there. So that house on the side of them, that's all ours. Man, it's nice out here. All right, let's not make people wait too long. Gotta point you guys up here. Perfect outside, perfect. All right. You guys get to look at the ceiling. Whew. Isn't that nice? What'd you guys think of that? What'd you guys think of that? That's pretty nice, right? You know, it's, Mister, I'm coming over to fish. You probably could. Listen, there's not a lot out in Lake of the Ozarks. There's no shopping mall. Well, there's going to be one. They're building one. But there's just not as much to do out here. There's not as many people. But it's nice. Like every time we want to leave, we're like, I don't know, maybe we stay. We could have left to Nevada and gotten into a no tax state. And it's like, it's hard to give all this up. It really is. Because we got all that for $650, by the way. We got all that you just saw. The lake, that lake wall and the dock was ours. And the double yard and this whole home. The whole thing was only $650. It's so hard to move. $650 for all that. Amazing. You can't beat it. All right. You can't beat it. It's so beautiful. That is honestly amazing. Yeah, I think about it a lot. $650 for all that. It doesn't make any sense. I went shopping for lake houses all over America for like a full year. And you can't get a lake house like that for less than $1 million. They don't exist. I got one out here in Missouri in Lake of the Ozarks. Really nice. So I kind of don't want to sell it. All right, let's see if there's any orders in the queue. I think I stopped and did that because there were no orders. That's right. So there's no orders in the queue. It's 12:30. We could wrap up here. We got our 2 hours done. We can go for an extra hour if you guys want. I don't mind. So we can do another hour, but it requires orders. So what I could do for a moment, though, is I could list another item on eBay. We listed an item on eBay earlier, and I liked that we did that. That was cool. Felt productive. So let's get another item and list it up. What are we putting on eBay now? So we got this Ifrit up on eBay. Put EB next to it, so it means eBay. And then how about this guy? So it says here I wanted to list this one on eBay. So he's in the eBay listing box. Let's get him listed up. You guys think if you want another item, if you want to open another product, you think about it. If you want me to show anything else off, let me know. While you guys think about that, let's get an item up on eBay. That's our job, okay? Our job is to get it all listed. I find that you can take some really beautiful pictures with this extra mat in the background. It just makes sense. All right, there we go. Huh? Yeah. What is that, Panseer? Yeah, it's Panseer. Surprise, nobody wants to buy Panseer off of our menu. What a surprise. All right, now he looks like he's to the side, but he's actually directly in the middle of the table. That's what's going on there. Probably for the best, because that'll give me a chance to take a clear picture of it. So let's get started. He's a nice Panseer. He's probably going to be worth less than 95. Well, I don't know. He says he's from 2022. So let's get a price on him to get started. We're going to say Panseer 214. Panseer 214. Panseer 214. No, he doesn't show up. Let's say V-Star Universe, maybe. So Panseer Universe. What is the name of that Naruto tin for 140? I want to see the chase card on Google. It has 2 packs of Foretold Prophecy and 2 packs of Unbroken Promises on it. Okay, I hope that helps. So weird. This card isn't showing up for me. Oh, there he is. Wait, so what is he called? So that's Japanese. Well, there's one in auction. Let me check sold, maybe. Are there just none of these listed? Is that what's going on? And you can't find this card. Panseer V-Star. Let's try and type in the whole thing. Did I spell his name wrong? Is that what it? Oh, he's Simiseer. Oh my gosh, Simiseer. I'm so bad. 214. That's why I couldn't find him. Simiseer. All right, there he is. We figured it out. Simiseer. And it looks like we got a price that looks like this. $78 with $6 shipping, right? So I should be able to do 78 plus 5, which is, what is 78 plus 5? That's 83 or something like that. So I should be able to ask 83 on this. So let's get started. I'll head over to eBay. List an item. Okay, we're going to type in, I'll probably be the only tag 10 option on the internet for this. Simiseer. Okay, and then we're going to say V-Star Universe. V-Star Universe. And we're going to give the number 214. And we're going to say Pokemon and Japanese. Okay, that's good enough. We're going to say continue without match. Is the card professionally graded? Yes, it is graded by tag. What is the grade? It is 10. Here's the fun part. We get to take some pictures now. All right, we're going to take photos. I'm going to zoom in on it. Boom. Oh, man, that looks good. All right, we're going to say done. And we're going to go to description and use AI description. That's what everyone's doing these days. Oops, did that work? There it goes. Done. Pricing is going to be, what did we say? 83, right? 83. Okay, this pricing part is done. And then we make our shipping free. So what's going on here is we have the cheapest buy it now price now. And that's it. I never really do auction. I don't worry about auction. Everything does eventually sell, even if you have to keep lowering the price, you know. But I don't like auction. I think auction leads to mistakes. Look at this. Look at that. See? Isn't that nice? Look at that. All right. How cool is that, guys? So we got 2 items listed while we were live today. Mister, what's going on? Where are all the slabs? Hey, what's up, Mr. Edward? I was listing an item on Feebay. So now we're going to adjust the price on this to say 83. Looks like initially when I got it back, it was 95. You can see it was priced a long time ago because, look, it was in the bottom left corner. We don't do that anymore. We put it in the middle now. EB. EB stands for eBay. Okay, so those cards are marked for eBay. Got to be careful not to sell them to you guys, because then if somebody else buys them on eBay, they'll be disappointed. They'll be like, hey, boy, I want to go outside, man. That's so nice out there. Maybe I'll just like pick up sticks and start a little fire out there. But I know I got work to do. I got to talk to the real estate agent. I'm selling a home for 170, by the way. We're selling that El Tampa home that we rented to John for a while. That house will be sold for 170. 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom, 170. But it needs repairs. The house has bad siding. The flooring doesn't feel great. The windows are yucky. There's just everything about the house is yucky. There's just every little thing needs to be worked on. So there's like 500 little things to work on. But 170 is pretty insanely low. But I acknowledge it's that price because there's just so many little things to work on. Although I think if you were somebody who was just poor looking for a cheap house, you could buy it, and then where the siding is slipping, probably just push it back into place and like nail it back into place. That's what I would probably do. Square footage. I don't know the square footage on it. I might be able to look that up. Oops, ow. I know it's very cheap because the house next to it is $235,000. There's a house in the same neighborhood and it's $235,000. And this one is cheaper than that by like $50,000. But that's because it needs repairs. I'll look it up. Square footage. Let's see. Okay, it says it's 1,360 square feet. Let's see. 170,000 divided by 1,360 square. So that's $125 per square foot. But it's a house with a lot of work that needs to be done on it. I can tell you all the problems. The siding is the worst problem. The siding's pulling away from the house in 2 spots. It does look like you could force the siding back into place and then just nail it into place. But it would be so ugly. I mean, you'd be living in a ghetto-y home. And then the oven door, there's 2 doors for the oven. Well, the upper door doesn't open. So that's like your, I don't know, like your pizza door or something. I don't know what it is. I bet the oven works otherwise. So if you don't care about that, then that's not a problem. The bathrooms need to be cleaned. The shower has like tiles by the window that are lifting, so that's no good. We replaced the floor in the home, but he used like this super cheap flooring material, and it's like a veneer. It's like a linoleum. Is that what it's called? It's so thin, And then it feels like you can feel the wood underneath it. It's not, we're not happy with it. We pay like $7,000 for that too. It's really stupid. But I guess he pulled all the carpets out, so that's nice. The carpets were yucky, so we got all the carpet removed and a thin floorboard laid down. Probably what you can do is put thick carpet on top of it, and then it would just feel normal again because your weight would be distributed on the thick carpet. But yeah, it's just this cheap, tiny little home, 824 El Tampa Road. That's going to be listed like within days, and an investor is probably going to buy it. It's an investor type home. An investor is probably going to buy it, and they're probably going to remodel it, and then they're going to either flip it or they're going to rent it on Airbnb. I'm not going to do that because I don't have to. I got a successful card business and I got 2 other homes. So I've got the cash right now to go into that house. But it's like, I think I'm just going to save that cash and use it on Pokemon cards, and that's it. I'm just too good at Pokemon. Like, why am I messing with homes? I'm like a genius with Pokemon cards over here. Everything I do with Pokemon cards just turns to gold, man. Everything I touch with Pokemon cards just doubles in price, like it's taking money from a baby or candy from a baby. So I'm not going to mess with that home. No way. I'm going to let somebody who specializes only in homes mess with the home. I'll mess with Pokemon cards. That's my specialty. I thought you guys would find that interesting, though. Mister, ever ran into a fan in real life? Yeah, twice, actually. Each time was when I was at the Kansas City Collecticon. The first time I went up there, somebody recognized my voice. I was just talking to my wife. I was just talking to her while we were there, and he's like, "You're the Card Economist." The second time is when I was in Collecticon in Kansas City, and I was looking at some expensive booster boxes, and I was commenting on how the Team Up booster box had reached $10,000 to my wife, and the vendor recognized me. He said, "Oh, you're the Card Economist." I was like, "I am," and he's like, we started talking about how insane Pokemon cards have done over the last 6 years. So both times it was somebody who recognized me from Collecticon. But that's not a surprise, I suppose. You know, we just hit a milestone on this channel. You might not have known about it. We hit a milestone where, you know, we have 50 million views on this one channel. 50 million views now from the shorts and everything else. Here's Mr. Ivan. He's showing me that the McDonald's Pikachu has jumped back up in price. Sounds to me like he just did really well on those. McDonald's Pikachu, 9.5. Let's check lowest price on McDonald's Pikachu. We might have been underselling. We have a McDonald's Pikachu break right now, by the way. All right, so 9.5 McDonald's Pikachu. We're going to maintain the current price on the McDonald's Pikachu. Those are going to stay the same. But, you know, I think he is going to move up in price. I think he is. What about this pristine 10 on him? Hold on. Let's see. BGS 10. Okay. Woo! 100K subs, 50 million views. That's amazing, mister. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. We have a very cool job. I wish, yeah, I wish I wasn't so far away from everyone. We could host get-togethers more easily, but I can't do that out here. Our price on the McDonald's Pikachu Pristine is pretty fair. There's a slight premium. It's very small. It's just like 15 bucks-ish. And then, of course, with the Pristine Pikachu, there is a $40 additional spot in that break. We do that for the star break. And what does that really mean? It means if you pull the star out of here, you'll be moved into the Charizard. So it's a great time to be jumping into these little breaks, because if you happen to pull the star card, well, it's a popular star card right now. You get Charizard for your star card. That's not bad at all. Thanks for blessing me, Miss Alexandra. Disney World TCC meetup. No way, bro. You want me to go to Disney World? I've never been there. You are? I had an ex-girlfriend who went there. She was like, it was pretty good. Well, I've never been there. We'll get Mickey ears and eat turkey legs. I'll take you guys to, you know, if you guys flew out to Springfield, Missouri, which is just south of us, and they do have an airport. If you were to ever meet me, that's where you would fly. You'd fly to Springfield. And Springfield's about an hour and a half away from my actual home. So the nearest airport for me is an hour and a half drive. But if you flew into Springfield, we could take you to one of the best, what do they call them, amusement parks or something? Isn't there like 2 terms for them? But it's an amusement park with roller coasters. One of the best amusement parks, best rated ones in America is interestingly enough, Silver Dollar City. If you've never been there, it's really good. It's really good. I've only been to 2 amusement parks. I've been there a couple times for each one. St. Louis has a Six Flags. I've been there like a million times. And then south of me is the Silver Dollar City, and I have to say, it is so good. I don't know how they get away with it. What's so impressive about Silver Dollar City is you go there and it's so peaceful somehow. Everyone's quiet. There's no screaming children. It doesn't feel very ghetto-y. It feels very sort of like all the quiet countryside folk decided to meet up at a amusement park. And it just is so pleasant. It's something you have to experience. You have not experienced it. It's very far away from the city. Silver Dollar City is. All the people who live in the countryside, they're quiet. They keep to themselves. It's very relaxing. They all hang out at Silver Dollar City, and it's like this bizarre experience. If you haven't been there, you got to go there. You got to try it. Theme park. Oh, yeah. Okay, so there's amusement park and there's theme park. Well, this is an amusement park with some really good roller coasters. Disney World and Universal is fun, even as an adult, but good luck getting on a ride you want. Yeah, it's so crowded, huh? All right, guys. Well, it looks like we're done with the stream. We have finished our 120 minutes for the daytime stream. We'll be back on for the Tuesday evening stream. Let's go ahead and give away this card now. You ready? So you guys all stuck around. We got 54 people here. I tell you what, let me hit refresh. Give me a second. We're hitting refresh, okay? Okay, the keyword is free, and I just refreshed it. So type in free. Wait. No, I didn't refresh it. It says there's already people in here. Hold on, let me try that again. All right, type in the word free right now. Just you guys, no one else. Just the people who are actually hanging out. What's this? I got a text message. Slab away for the Ifrit Tag 10 box topper. Oh, okay, so the Ifrit box topper just sold. Let me take it back off of eBay. We just posted it. We'll take it back off. It's an interesting one because let's type it by newly listed. There it is. So this shall be removed and listing. All right, perfect. So he sent in for that Ifrit. It's a really nice card, and I'm glad you're snatching it. So here we go. So let's pick a winner. We'll just pick a couple people. We got Big John. Beatrice. Hey, what's up, Beatrice? Ivan Rodriguez. Ivan R. Zanebi. Hey, what's up, Zanebi? How's it going, man? Here's Ben Garcia. What's up, Ben? Mr. Edward Cornelio. All the faces I recognize. What? Oops. Here's Mike's side. And here's Mr. Pegaso. One more, Mr. Russ. All right, that's Tyler. All right, you ready? Landing on 13. That's Mike's side. Wow. Mike's side got a giveaway. What are the odds of that, Mike's side? Look at that, man. Well, you hang out with us a lot more now that we're in the daytime. Did you notice that, guys? You guys see Mike's side more because he's not asleep. He's awake when we're hosting our streams now. So he's getting in these giveaways more often. Thanks for the coins. Thank you, man. We'll have to send more of those out to grade now. So we'll have to send more of those out to grade. Imminent coin grading. There it is. They look lovely, by the way. Look at this. I'll bring them back. Whenever you see a nice stack of something, it gets you all aroused, you know? Get all excited. Look how nice that looks. That looked nice. I like my packaging there. Looking good, man. So Tyler picked up these lovely coins. We got a very fair price on them. He was picking these up for just $45 and no taxes. He didn't pay taxes on these either. You know, when you buy something on eBay, the majority of the time you got to pay taxes on it. No taxes. Now, the Dratini, a little more expensive, but I think that's fair. It's Dratini. It's a nice coin. All right, cool. So let me take care of that last order. There was one more order. Mr. Jesus, nice to meet you. Are you new, Mr. Jesus? So Slab away for Ifrit. I'm Wally on YouTube. All right, let's grab that Ifrit. There he is. Beautiful card. So it feels like a first-time order. Is this a first-time order? Nice to meet you. Okay, this is $100 slab away. I will make the slab away fee just $5 for you this time. Okay, sound good? So slab away fee is $5. That's the reserve fee. Pretty small reserve fee. On a big slab, it would be $20, but this is a nice small slab. All right, yours is going to say January 26th. And it's going to say, you know, I tell you what, we had it listed for $97 on eBay. Let's go ahead and make it no slab away fee, okay? We'll do no slab away fee. So it'll be $97 minus how much did you send? 50. We're going to treat it real nice. Just $47 remain. 47's left on this, Mr. Jesus. All right, that's in our slab away box now. And you can see the listing of that in our Discord server. Slab away, Mr. Jesus, right here. I'm sorry, it's not focusing for some reason. See that? There you are. So we post all that into our Discord server. By the way, if you need a way to get into the Discord server, you can screenshot this QR code that will take you into our server. And this eBay takes you onto our eBay, everybody. There's some QR codes for you guys. Mister, they got the Naruto cards? That's right. That's a fancy Naruto pack. You can buy it outright for $40, but there's a little pack split on it if you prefer a pack split. All right, I think we're all done. Wait a second. We're not looking at the PayPal orders. We were set up to look at other stuff. All right, there we go. We're set up to look at PayPal. It is empty. Looks like we're good. All right, guys. Thank you very much. I'm hopping off for the morning time stream. I had a great time. I'm probably going to go relax outside a little bit. It's just way too nice. We got to go outside. So I'm going to go hang out outside. I'll see you guys for the evening stream.